Final result, Dundee Stars winning 6-4 against Braehead Clan tonight. I'm standing here as the player coach for Dundee Stars, Jeff Hutchins, the man who got the game winning goal. Jeff, you'd be a happy man after that.
Yeah, to go 25 games without a goal, I'll give it all up to score that one. It was, it was a good one. It was a big one. I'm just happy that we won. I think, we could have folded our tents when Braehead tied it up, but we just kept pushing at it, and we ended up scoring 2 shorthanded goals tonight, which really helped.
What did you say to the guys at 4-4? I think it was a timeout called, round about then. But what did you say to them?
Nothing changes. We just need to get through the next 6 minutes and make sure that we at least have a point out of this. But we need to just buckle down and do whatever we needed to do. I thought, there were parts of the game where we played really tight, and that was our game plan was to play tight and not open up. And there were spurts where we kind of went away from that, and I think the 2 goals that they got late there, we kind of were on our heels, and they dialed up the pressure, and a couple of bad bounces. But hey, we reacted to that, and we came back positively, and we killed off some big 5-on-3s early on in the second period, and I'm just happy that it's a turnaround for this team.
Now, at one point you had Brock McPherson. He left the game slightly early for what he said to the referee, supposedly. Can you shed any light on that? Obviously unhappy at I think it was the too many men call at one point.
Yeah, I think he's an emotional guy. He's a captain, and I think the biggest thing is, we need communication. I think that the frustration from the players comes that there's not a lot of communication, and I'll have to look at the video. I don't know if it was too many men or if it was, but again, he's a emotional guy, and the fact that he got kicked out is just because he cares so much.
Is the fact that you conceded 4 goals tonight maybe a bit harsh in your defence? I thought they played fantastic tonight. Bacala especially in goal was absolutely superb.
Yeah, we're giving up an average of I was looking at the stats today, it takes about 16, 17 shots for a team to score on us, and if we're giving up under 30, 25, 30 shots, that means we're only giving up two goals a game, 3 goals max. So yeah, he's been a rock for us all year, and I've really challenged the D to step up in our own zone, and I thought they played well. There's some things we still need to work on, but hey, to come into Braehead and get the 2 points for us is a good result.
You did that thing again you and I have spoke about in the past about the fact you bounced back from defeat straight away. Yeah. You lost in Edinburgh on Sunday. You've come here and got the win. Yeah,
Edinburgh. I thought we played a very good game in Edinburgh. I think we were unlucky. We had a D-man fall on a power play, and they scored a short-handed goal, and that kind of took the wind out of our sails. And we only gave up 20 shots that game, so we didn't get enough shots on that. But I think we weren't deflated after that game. I think again, we talked about all year. I think we haven't lost more than 2 games in a row, and I think that's been the big key to our success and where we are in the league.
Looking ahead, the weekend, only the 1 game, just a small matter of a home game against the league leaders Belfast Giants. You guys are behind them now in 2nd place. How big a game is this for you?
It's big. Obviously, going into the Christmas break, our goal is to be 2nd place going into the break, and we've got some big Gardner conference matches in the new year and just before Christmas or before the new year. Yeah, they're going to be tough, but we're going to bring a different game plan than we brought last time. I think we were down 3-0 before we started playing, and we lost 4-1. So I'm pretty happy that I think that we can play with them. It's just we need to approach the game a little smarter next time.
Thanks very much, Jeff.
No problem.